Hey everybody, welcome to the Lonely Homestead. I'm Paul and welcome to my new YouTube channel. This is Gator. Gator, where's Sassy? Sassy's always hiding. This is Skit. And here comes Junior. So, thought we'd give you a little tour. First off, introduce the animals and myself. Over here we got a few chickens. This is the Rhode Island Red is broody, and these are her two chicks. I let her hatch some eggs, but I got I think I had 39 chickens total, but they're up the road at my best friend's place. So, story is, I left LA, come live out here in the boonies of the high desert. Kind of beautiful, even though it's only 39 degrees right now. And let's go for a little tour. So when I first got here in February, the first thing I did was start on the garden and the fencing. So I was getting devastated. I had all kinds of crops ready to go, and I was getting devastated by the wildlife. So all this extra fencing ended up going up. I was just going to do the property line here, but I had to do something to keep the rabbits out besides shoot them. That's why we got him. Huh, Gator? You're a madman. And fencing goes all over here. And I haven't finished this little section yet. I gotta get that done as soon as I can afford to buy some more fence. This is my greenhouse I brought from LA. And this is my shop over here that the roof blew off of, ripped in half. These are my new olive trees. I got 6 of them so far. I hope to start a orchard real soon. So the story is here, if you can see, this is an old house pad. House burnt down a long time ago, and my friends had put this trailer on here, so they kind of let me take it over, and now it's where I live. If we come over here, I've known my best friends for so long that, Cat, I'm gonna bust you in the head, you run in front of me again. This is where my best dog ever is buried. That's Zip. And the other 2 dogs are sons of his. But, so, now me and Zip are living back together. A lot of this rock work was already in. This tree was here, which is one of the only trees that survived. Over here I had started a garden. I grew melons in here. Didn't get too many, so then I replanted with cauliflower, and the grasshoppers about devastated it, but quite a few survived. So now let the cauliflower grow, and there's rows of green beans in here too. These are my 2 avocado trees that I don't think they survived. I don't think they're alive. But one of my Granny Smith apple trees, that one's still alive. I think this one over here is dead. So if anybody's got a hookup on Granny Smith apple trees, let me know. All these rows right here are green beans too. I have a lot of extra green beans, so I just was like, let's plant them. Up here with Zip, we have cover crops, and I was gifted this elderberry. So hopefully that thing, it looks like it's getting a lot of new leaves. That's good. And then recently, Zip got his own Christmas tree. So that's where that's planted. That was a gift for Christmas from my friends, my best friends. This is an irrigation system me and their son made, and it goes down and then all the way to the garden, and it actually comes up here too, and then waters these areas and drip line to the trees. So got a lot of work to do there, but you can see right here is where that big giant tank I acquired is going. So that's 1,200 gallons, and that one up there on the hill is like 700. So right now we got to haul water, but as soon as I put the funds together, we have a trench dug that will go from the main ranch way up there down to here. We're putting in a pipeline, so it'll feed this place. There is a well up on that other property, and it'll feed this place. Oh, there's Sassy. She came out. Hi, Sassy. Good girl. You still not gonna be friendly? Come here. Oh well. So the pipeline, it'll feed here, and then I'll have it fill up the tanks up here and the other big tank and turn it off. That way the ranch doesn't lose pressure. This is all old infrastructure here from the old house. None of it's any good really anymore. When I first got here, it was still cold, but it got warmer, and I built this outdoor shower, which I probably should have took winter into consideration and made it work inside, but my water heater is not working. So, you know, the ups and the downs, but it served a good purpose in the summer. And then that's my washing machine that took a dump too. My freezer, still with quite a bit of meat in there. And this little garden got devastated by a bunch of rodents, but I saved this broccoli. I think that's a cabbage, but it's just not growing. I don't know. And you can see I fenced all the way around here, all the way over here, and all the way down to about the scarecrow over there. This was here, an old compost pile, so I decided to use it again. This is a mulberry tree that I was gifted also. And you can get a good look around. That's the pasture I planted with cover crops. We'll see, it's not coming up very good, so There's my solar. There's the trailer. And you can see that is going to be a pond. There's a little pond there. And then we can go over to the other pond that I've been digging. Every time it rains, I start digging it by hand. But today, I'm trying to create a YouTube channel. So, I haven't got into that yet. But here's my little outdoor camp kitchen. So, there's my oven. Many a pizza has been cooked in there, wood-fired pizza. This is an Indian rock. It's full of water now, but you could see where the Indians used to grind their acorns and stuff. And then here's the front. My green stalks. Many strawberries came out of there this year. That's the outdoor kitchen. We got lots of spinach growing in here. Hopefully that stays good. And then, see, at one time the creek used to run through here many years ago. It came and it filled up this one and filled up this one, except I dug this one. It looks like I'm about 1.5 feet down, but I wanted it a lot deeper so I could put fish in there. And then it's going to go down to the one over there, and that's going to come back up here on a pipeline, and it's going to be hooked to the garden, and we're going to irrigate the garden with the fishy water. So here's my garden right now. Got a lot of lettuce growing. There's lots of broccoli in here. I know a lot of you that follow me on Facebook have seen a lot of this. So we got sugar snap peas, a useless cat who likes to run in front of you and poop in the garden. Got a lot more spinach back here. Yeah, some of that's harvestable. This is mostly cover crops. It looks like a lot of radishes. And there's a whole lot of peas going on along that one fence line there. I just put all these garden beds in with materials that we have around the ranch or at my job. So these ones here are straw, cow manure, a little top coat of topsoil, and these ones here are wood chips that are broken down. One of the problems with this soil is you can see all the rocks I take out of here. It doesn't want to retain moisture. So in the summer, that's a really bad thing. Here, this was a shade tunnel I built, and I actually grew a lot of brassicas in the heat of the summer, which was over 100. These broccoli, I didn't know, they're purple, or what do they call it, early broccoli, but they gotta go all winter, and then they'll produce in spring, early spring. Here, there's some lettuce, mostly cover crops, but here's my pride and joy right now. Woo, look at that bad boy. It's huge, at least a pound. Got a few onions growing, lots of garlic. I need lots more. Always need garlic. More broccoli. Got a nice little cabbage over here. That thing's probably ready to harvest. Time to make some more sauerkraut. This is broccoli. That one's getting there. Kind of small, but should be good. It's edible. Trying to get self-sustaining. So most of the food that I eat will be grown here. Looks like some more cover crop stuff. Radishes. Oh, I gotta weed the radish bed. That was rock that I hit with the tractor. I did plow this whole garden a little bit, and then look at him go right there in my garden. I'm gonna mess you up, cat. You're useless. Stay out of the garden. California pepper trees I planted. I'm not sure if those two are gonna make it, but hopefully they do. There's my plow. And another California pepper tree. The wind is another huge factor up here, hence all the shade cloth around the garden. Hope to expand the garden when I can. I do have a massive greenhouse, but I might have to clear all this out and put it right here or something, or I can go over the hill with it. But I was thinking that might be where the olive grove goes. So left LA, moved up here in February. Had to find some work, so now I'm working off site a lot. But with this stormy weather lately, I don't get as much work. A lot of you have been following my tiny cabin videos. I'm still working on it, but it's a 4x4 road to get up there, and it's with these storms, the road's not in good condition. Even though in this last storm, we didn't even break a ½ inch, which is really bad. But we've already got accumulation, like, I think over 3.5, 4 inches already this season. So, yeah, stay out of the garden, cat, if all you're gonna do is poop in there. It's not helping. You're not fertilizer. My shop's a mess right now. The rain's been hitting me hard on that too. Ripped the roof off. All my tools are in here. They were getting soaked, so I got this blue tarp up. But hopefully all my tools still work. I need them to finish that cabin. Got some leeks. Can transplant those out if I want. Greenhouse is empty right now. But here's my lovely olive trees. They look like they're in great condition right now. Could probably start some more off these shoots, these lower shoots. I can start my own. Problem is, these ones are already 3 years old, so they should produce. But if I start those, they're not going to produce for like 3 to 4 years. But my boss might still have some more left, and I get the funds together, I can buy more trees. So that's that idea. Just all about getting the funds together. Even homesteading, even if you grow a lot of your own food, it still costs money. I mean, look, that's my heater right there. Firewood. Well, my hand is about to freeze off, so I'm gonna go back inside and see about uploading this video. And hopefully you all like it and you all come back and you all subscribe and follow my little journey of living off grid. Till next time, adios.